because they had the marine layer come in a little.
Let's do it live.
West Coast
There's golf
always
going
gets
on?
me.
Where is it?
So
Is it up in Napa?
It's in Napa. Remember, it's in Napa,
Oh,
but they also
Silverado,
had some.
yeah.
There's golfers that are on like the 13th hole.
Beautiful.
West Coast golf always goofs with me,
dude.
So.
If you want a fall trip to Napa, you gotta get a little lucky with the weather, because there are some times when it can be quite hot up there in the fall. But it is crush, which means all the wineries are having parties. There's an infinite amount of stuff to do. It is a great time.
REM wrote that song about the Denver Broncos.
Orange Crush. Oh, okay.
Orange Crush. Yes.
Let's talk about this game.
My main thought is the defensive line for the Chargers is winning and winning early, often, and all the time. And the Kansas City Chiefs haven't adjusted well for that. It's not just like pressure on passes. Like, they're winning quickly on run plays, and they're slicing and knifing in and stopping or hitting running backs earlier than they should be hit. And it's really, really slowing down this offense. We saw last week, a team try to blitz the piss out of them. That didn't work out. This team's doing it with 4. And the pressure they're getting, not only on passing, but running, is really causing some issues. And for those who have an underbet, Drew, maybe Stanley being a little less aggressive, or Stanley being a little less aggressive this week, not so bad.
High five. So first half under is already home. That was like in the 26.5, 27 range.
Yep.
Never really close. I did get a little bit of a kind of a cold shiver up the spine as you see Pat Mahomes come out in the second quarter, and he was going
kind of good.
Not just looked kind of good, but was running tempo. Like everybody was like, "Hey, fucking hustle! Let's go!" And
then the touchdown play, we mentioned that in the chat. I said something along the lines of like, "How do you, what do you do? How do you defend something like that?" And and then right away you said, that was perfectly defended. Like, that's all you can do. Like, if he's going to do stuff like that, roll out and, hit a sidearm pass to a guy after how long he had the ball there. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
So the first step was underish. A lot of drives stalled. Not like 3 and out. It's like it would move a little and stall. That's the perfect tempo for the under. It's like get to like the 40 or 50 and then punt. Like, that's beautiful for an under.
Yeah, people making a lot of to do about Staley actually punting in this game. I haven't been keeping math track so far, but none of them felt like especially egregious decisions. And honestly, if you have a handful of plays that you worked on all off season that you think are good against the Chiefs in 4th down situations, keep them under your hat. You don't need to. You don't need to put them all on tape now. Not in week 2. If you have high leverage 4th down plays that you're fired up about, do not put them on tape in week 2. And so I'm fine with them being a little bit more willing to let the edges go, because these are also all the 4th downs that I saw them punt on were very low leverage. Like, really, we're not going to swing much win probability one way or the other. And those are the types that I think you can let the edges go if you're going to be so inclined. Ultimately, good game. I got the funniest. We'll save some of the funny observations for later. Let's talk about the second half line here. It opened Chiefs minus 1.5. Bookmaker is out to -3 plus 103. The money line for the Chiefs in the second half is minus 160. So that's basically it's a minus 2.5. It's a juicy minus. It's a juicy minus 158. Oh, there's a little bit of action. People betting this second half. I think they're watching this game.
If I were to like the Chargers, and we said this, we said even if it was up at 3.5, 4, we said if you like the Chargers,
they're getting some bets. They're getting some bets on this.
If you like the Chargers, I think you like the money line. We said that on our Wednesday pod. We said that, about the game in general. I think it probably applies for the second half too. Yes. If they continue to get pressure and bother this offense, the Chargers offense can probably do enough to get this second half win. 26.5. What do you think of that total?
It's
about right.
It's about right, but it's a titch low. I would have guessed they were going to give us a 28. I thought they were going to give us a 28. So here's where what I want to ask you about the middle shot. So is there an adjustment that the Chargers can make? Because the Chargers get the ball first in the second half.
There's a flat 26 out there too, right?
Oh man. So the Chargers get the ball first in the second half. Chargers have the lead. If the Chargers score a touchdown, you feel like the 26 hits 80% of the time.
Yeah.
Like it's a big percentage because
I
at
mean,
that
just
point
how many times have we seen
now
that? And again, it's not the same Chiefs team of old. They played a team that they were able and easily to make look bad last week. This is a much tougher test with this pass rush or just this front four, front seven in general. But the Chiefs from behind have traditionally found that gear under Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes.
We saw the glimmer of it. We know it's there.
That one drive looked very good. They've had a couple more where it was like
that drive was penalty assisted though.
But it was
a soft penalty. It probably should have been a pick.
It was soft. It was soft, but at the same time, it's not like it was a PI that they gave him all the way down.
No, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, the worst is when it's like clearly not PI and it's like a 40-yard Flacco PI. Those are the most annoying drives that go against you.
Patrick with the most relevant comment so far. Tony Gonzalez collar game is what it's not even weak. It's what the fuck? What is going on? Wardrobe. Get our guy cleaned up here. What is happening, Tony? All right, let's be serious. Where are we going here? More inclined. Like you had a little bit of bullishness about this Chiefs being able to put up some yards, points, blah 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 when we were talking yesterday. Are you feeling frisky about this middle on 26 or Chiefs team total over?
I've mentioned it probably 4 times already. This pressure they're getting on every play up front without even blitzing makes me nervous about that. I would rather play the 26 over. Okay. There's a 26 to the over at Bet Online right now. I would rather play that and just I mean, you probably only need 13 out of the Chargers to get that. I feel like even if it turns into some garbage time stuff, aren't we getting 14 out of the Chiefs? What is their team total? I might have just made a case for that. Honestly, that's funny. Second half, it is. So, but Bet Online is Chiefs at 14 flat plus 110. Would you rather play that and it's moved up to 26 now because I'm flapping my gums and not betting? And then yes, what does Bezos want?
He wants eyeballs. He wants to see a big, a good game. There's no ref influence to satisfy Bezos. Bezos is in this. This is step one of a multi-step. I want to broadcast all of the NFL once broadcast.
If somebody could do a touchdown celebration,
network TV or whatever.
And again, it would be a penalty. But if someone could do a touchdown celebration where they scored and then pulled it out of like the goalpost, a giant add to cart button. That would be probate.
Buy now.
What else? Buy now. Yeah. Add
I don't think. No, I don't. Ultimately,
what do you think of the points in the second half? Should we shoot for your middle? We refused to do it with the Cowboys because that team just stunk. But I think it's something we could do here.
I'll be honest. I think the over only hits if the Chargers score points. So I'm almost more inclined to play the Chargers team total. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's
right.
So that's,
do you know what I mean?
God, 10.5 minus 140.
Chargers more likely to get a defensive score with the way the pressure they're getting and with the potential pick. We haven't seen a pick yet.
Feels like it's coming.
What have you thought of the Chargers offense? Mike Williams is getting whatever he wants whenever he wants.
Yeah, a little bit conservative at times with some of the runs, the inside runs, but it's still kind of working here. So I'm not like down on it. How about third quarter over 10?
Ooh, like that. A lot.
Minus 25. You got to pay a little bit. I'm playing that.
Third quarter over 10.
Yeah,
I like
small
that.
bet. I don't have a strong conviction on this.
Let's do it.
On this game in general. I thought the Chiefs would play better, but they're getting stuffed. And when your running backs get hit the backfield, even he has a head of steam and somebody even just nicks him on the way out of the backfield.
Okay.
It's and yeah, the coverage on Williams is rough right now. I keep trying to figure out who it is. It's been two different guys, I think.
I'll be honest.
Nothing's working.
I'll be completely, frankly honest with you. If 0 points are scored in the third quarter, I'm high-fiving. I have a lot more at stake on the full game under, and I don't think that's going to be threatened.
No.
Make this Link, my guy, Cal.
Alexa,
This isn't fun. You're not having fun.
No, we
We're
didn't hit
having
first
fun.
touchdown. It's because I didn't go. Shout out to the golf Slack on Discord.
He meant the game. I thought he meant this. I thought he meant this halftime show.
Oh no, I think he means if he meant that, I will drive to
Texas,
smack him in the mouth.
Let's talk a little more shit about Bezos and Goodell. What is your price point to hang out in a box with Goodell and Bezos for a full 4 quarters of football?
I'd
just for an open bar. Would you do it for an open bar, or do you need cash?
15 grand.
15 grand. Oh, yeah, that's fair.
So they'd have to They'd have to pay me.
It's a rough hang. Yeah, it's a rough.
Yeah, they'd have to pay me to go. Hang out
that's obviously the setup. That's obviously the setup. Those guys together. That's a rough hang. That's a rough hang.
Yeah, Roger doesn't even have his creepy chair. Bezos is. I don't know what that.
I didn't. And honestly, the broadcast themselves, they kind of did Goodell dirty when they went to those shots. Goodell did not look like he was having a great time, right? Like he was. I don't know. I'm sure at some point in the first half, he was at least kind of smiling and at least kind of chumming. Like when they went to him, it literally was like, "Get me away from this fucking Bezos character." Like that was the vibe you got watching it. I feel like the broadcast.
I think that's probably par for the course with Jeff, but
you think he's
a
rough
the only time I've actually seen Roger Goodell having fun, just because we haven't got to see him punish players behind the scenes, is when he's getting booed at the draft.
He hasn't been able to bring down the hammer in a long time.
Yeah, but when he's getting booed at the draft and he's like, "Yeah, bring it, give me some more of that." It's like that's the only time I see him having fun. It's like, I love that people hate me. I'm the villain.
He's a heel.
It's like you're a shitty villain.
Yeah, that's right. I ultimately, it's been a while since Goodell did something specifically that really annoyed me. It's just kind of his general vibe that bums me out. Yeah. I think. But yeah, it is funny that
he looked miserable when they zoomed. It's like, well, you need to know what, be aware when you're zooming in.
You think he has like an 8 o'clock? You think he has like an 8 a.m. Eastern conference call tomorrow morning that he's just dreading? He's like, I can't.
He's probably sweating golf, and they had the fucking marine layers slowed everything down. I got golfers out on the course still. Oh my God, Michael! I don't know how to say this guy's name, but Michael Gligic. Somebody should tell me. A Canadian kid. I've bet against him before. I watched him golf. I don't know how to say his damn name, but he is ejecting. That is perfect. I had a couple guys I bet against today.
Hey, what happened with the?
I haven't had that feeling.
What happened with the Sue versus the Who? The Sue Who mishap against Woo. Is Sue doing good well against Woo?
That everywhere I bet, it was off the board.
Oh, by the time
it wasn't enough. So I have no money on that.
You don't have anything? Okay. There were
I looked 2 or 3 places, and it's like places I don't want to bet golf.
Yeah. If you don't know what we're talking about, they matched up Sue versus Woo and priced it like it was Who versus Woo. And if you got to bet on Sue, you got a very plus EV bet. I was just curious how it actually played out because it was plus EV.
Sue is playing horrible. Sue is 4
over. Oh, okay.
Through 13. So
maybe a little ball don't lie. A little ball don't lie there.
Yeah.
Andy froze. Oh no way. Are we getting cyber attacked again? What the fuck? I can't believe
what was that?
You just got nuked. Somebody's literally denial of service attacking you because
did I get hammered again?
We're in content wars, man. I can't fucking believe this.
It's like that movie Surviving the Game. Like we're the prey here. It's not good.
I love it, man. All right. Well, any other general thoughts about this game? I guess nothing that happens from here to the end of the season changes your opinion that these are 2 of the top 3 teams in the NFC.
This is funny. Yeah. AWS shut us down because they have like AI that's tracks when we.
You were the one talking shit about Bezos, not me.
That is honestly of all like the bad movies, because it's not a good movie. It is one of the best bad movies. So Surviving the Game, Tremors, the original Tremors. Like I will always sit down and watch that.
Always.
Like that's like there has to be one more. Someone will come up with me the holy trinity of like shitty Saturday afternoon.
Tremors is a great Saturday night. You've had a lot to drink and a little bit of like a late night edible, and just flip that on because there's no investment involved. You just
graboids. He calls them graboids. Patrick says Kazam. No, Jesus, Patrick. Might have to ban you for a week for that. And we love you, Patrick. The Rock. God, The Rock's not bad. The Rock
I've
is
never
a terrible
seen Kazam.
movie.
I assume that was a Shaq movie, right? Yeah.
Wasn't that Tombstone's just a good movie, Chris Drop.
Yeah, other great late nighter, Dazed and Confused. I've watched recently late night. Love that one. Could watch that one infinity times. Have you seen?
I listened to the rewatchables, and again, I hate Bill Simmons. I hope he stubs his toe every day for the rest of his life. But I love that podcast.
Stubs his toe every day.
His pinky toe. Okay. I love that podcast. I love listening to movie podcasts, and they joked about the end of There Will Be Blood, and they said, what if we did that where it was like it just slow ride fades in, and then they actually did it. So it's like he kills the guy with the bowling pin, and then it's
yeah.
Rock and roll. Honestly, anything. Who made Snatch and all those? And
Guy Ritchie.
Any Guy Ritchie film.
Lock, Stocks.
My wife can't do accents, so we have to watch all those with closed captioning.
Sure, it doesn't really take much away.
Which
you can't understand.
It's funny too. It's
if you can't understand anything they're saying, I'm not sure you're losing much.
Well, that's the thing, honey. It's like, when I turn closed captioning on, it's not going to tell you what he's saying when Brad Pitt's talking. It'll just say like gypsy gibberish, like, and it did a couple times. Like,
gypsy gibberish,
incomprehensible.
Nice play by Eckler there. That was really nice play.
God, read Snatch, Andy. Jesus.
I'm cheering for the Chargers here. I'm cheering for the Chargers here because that helps my Josh Allen MVP position. And I have a little bit of a Chargers bet on at 3.5. I mostly want the under. But a nice long drive that ends in a field goal attempt would be terrific. Is that too much to ask for?
No, I think you're getting a touchdown here, though.
Yeah,
because I just give me a 14-point third quarter and then nothing else. I'd be fine with that. I don't know what this references to. I hated Peaky Blinders until CC. I don't know who's.
Closed captions until he turned closed captions on. He didn't understand what they were saying.
I thought he meant a character that was introduced.
Yeah, it's almost like somebody on the show referenced putting closed captions on to help.
Yeah, I know, and then completely missed
I love it.
Oh, and Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy might be my favorite actor. He is so good as the Jewish gangster in Peaky Blinders.
He's excellent.
So weird. He can play anything.
I would go back as far as to say that Mad Max Fury Road was probably the best film that was made in the last 15 years. I think that's reasonable. You give me any film that was better than Mad Max Fury Road, and I will listen to your argument, but I will ultimately deny it.
I'll watch all the superhero films. I'll watch any film, but the Venoms, those weren't that good. But he was good in them. Like, he was hilarious.
I didn't watch any of that. I can't do.
They're okay. Those are like. Please don't go to the movie theater and watch this. I might watch There Will Be Blood again, though. It's been a while.
Noops agrees with me. He's on with his burner, Alexander Christensen. I love it. Inception is very, very
I might
good,
do it,
but
like
it's
Inception has
you watch that enough times, you start to understand what the plot is, and you start to see some pretty aggressive plot holes.
Big plot holes.
Yeah.
All right, name me the third movie of the triple feature that you would do if you took just a shitload of ayahuasca or just fun shrooms, and you watched Inception, Tenet, and.
Ooh.
Would it be Memento?
No.
Memento's kind of trippy especially if you haven't watched it in a long time. That's more of a plot twist one, not a.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Interstellar's a good call. That one was weird.
I'd probably go outside of Christopher Nolan if I was going to do two back to back.
Yeah, I was going to say you can't just Clockwork Orange. Jesus, yeah. I don't know if I could handle that on like strong drugs.
I don't think
When
so.
they're just walking in slow motion and he just
I would
eats
pick
him
a
into the
very
water.
I would pick one that really tried to bring me up more but was interesting and had some good visual
Again, you know what it probably is?
characteristics.
Again, just Tremors.
Tremors.
It's
There you
probably
go.
just Tremors again.
It's probably just Tremors.
Usual Suspects is an incredible call. My wife hates that movie too.
I watched a lot of 12 Monkeys back when I was in college.
Oh God,
A
what's
lot.
the line? What's the line in the lineup?
Inglorious Bastards is
No,
excellent.
give me the money, you cocksucker.
Yeah, the Quentin Tarantino triplex. If you got to see Bastards, Django, and Hateful Eight back to back to back, that'd be pretty awesome.
There's a
I love
lot
all
of
those
N-words.
movies.
That is a ton.
Yeah,
that is like Papa John level.
Yeah, a lot of violence, but very, very good.
Oh, Donnie Darko. Donnie Darko is that's polarizing. It's too much Gyllenhaal, honestly, in that film.
Edge of Tomorrow is awesome. That's a rewatchable for sure.
Edge of Tomorrow, is that Live Die Repeat? Is that the Tom?
Yeah, that's the one.
That one is good. That's a good one. I love.
What's the Full Metal bitch? Who is that? Emily Blunt.
Emily Blunt. She's great in that.
Jesus, she's good.
Who scored? Jackie Brown. Oh my God, Jackie Brown is probably my favorite.
Mike Williams. He made a beautiful catch. That was really, 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 really good. Ooh, that was good.
Jackie Williams opening credits, opening scene, opening montage, whatever. Probably my favorite movie opening, Across 110th Street, where she's just walking forever.
Eternal Sunshine is excellent, but that will leave you in a very dark place if you're
that's
not
not
in the right mindset. Yeah. Let's see this.
Avatar.
Did he actually get his feet in before his butt hit the out of bounds line?
I'm calling it good. The Wrestler is a tough one.
Did they kick the extra point yet? Because
Jackie Brown's my favorite
got control.
Tarantino movie.
His second foot does not touch the ground before his butt hits the white line. I don't think
they kicked the extra point already.
They kicked the extra point. Oh wow!
Yeah, that's how far behind. Okay, good job, Bezos.
Yeah, thanks a lot,
10
Bezos.
fucking minutes behind.
Unbelievable.
Truman.
All right,
No Country for Old Men. Also,
this was the setup for the over to be threatened.
Yep.
Now
I need 3 for the push, 4 for the win. 2 safeties gets me a third quarter win. District 9. Honestly, all right. Last one before we go. Then your Wes Anderson 3 film in a row.
Well, Ronald Tannenbaum's is the finale.
That goes without saying.
I would go the Grand Budapest Hotel first, Life Aquatic second, and then Royal Tannenbaum's third. So I'm going backwards of his 3 classics. Moonlight, whatever, that one missed me.
Really, I kind of like that one.
Darjeeling missed me.
Darjeeling wasn't a favorite. Honestly, Fantastic Mr. Fox kind of fucks.
It's good, but it's
like
different.
It's weird. Yeah, it's different. Did he do the Island for Dogs?
That's a good airplane movie. I don't think
Rushmore. So. Honestly, I just watched Rushmore like a month ago. Mine's probably Budapest, Rushmore, Tenenbaums right there. Oof. Good. And I feel bad about not watching Aquatic.
Have you seen the most recent one? The one French Dispatch?
The French Dispatch? Yeah, odd.
There were some cool parts of it.
My
but
wife
overall,
fell asleep in the theater to that. She was so mad. She hates Wes Anderson.
Why did you bring me here?
I tricked her into going and she fell asleep. But I loved it. The girl, the Benicio's jailer, she was lovely. She was great on it. She played it outside of just like, yeah, Andy, there's nudity. I'm sure you're excited because you're 14, but like she was just really good in it too. Bottle Rocket, good call too. So, all right, well, let's go points, but not too many, and none in the fourth quarter for Drew here.
No, thank you.
Owen Wilson.